Forever I'll live, forever I'll try. Forever I'll run, forever I'll die. Forever this heart, forever my soul. Forever I'll be, forever unknown. Days and nights.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to a new speed build. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload new speed builds every Sunday and it's all about Sims 4 building on my channel, so if you're into that, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a like as well, because that really helps me out a lot. So today's video is a tiny house, or more like a small house. So I haven't built a tiny house in a while now, and I used to do stop motion videos, and for that I tended to build tiny houses a lot because stop motion videos are a lot of work, and I always try to go for more smaller homes. So yeah, but I haven't built one in a while, and I saw this picture on Pinterest, obviously, what else is new? And it was this beautiful, very, very vibrant blue house. It was a doll house, and it was this kind of dark navy blue, I guess, and it has like a lot of white details, and it was very tall, like these 3 stories. And yeah, so I decided to try and build this and make this into a tiny house, which kind of worked, but it is considered a small home, which it's kind of unfortunate because the actual living space itself is a tiny home. So the tiles that I used for the living space itself would be considered like it would be inside these tiny home constrictions that we have. But there are some more tiles for the roofing, which I could not delete because of some of the details on the exterior. So I did try a little bit to make it work as an actual tiny house, but in the end I figured it's not really that big a deal. It's still like a tiny house lot trait. So yeah, but it is a small home, and yeah, I still think it's really cute. I think it's for a tiny house, it's really actually quite big because it has like these 3 stories. And yeah, so I really liked how this came out, and I had a lot of fun building this, and it actually was quite like rather quick for me. It took me like well, 2 days. I have been building on this for 2 days, but not like the whole day. So maybe if you count hourly work time, it would be like 1 day. I don't know really, but yeah, that's rather quick for me. I'm a very slow builder and I like to take my time. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that, and it really went by quite easily, like effortlessly, I guess. And yeah, so I love the contrast of this navy blue and white on the exterior, and that was the main thing that really caught my eye. And actually the wallpaper that I used is from Spa Day, and I wasn't actually aware that we had a wallpaper from Spa Day in this swatch, because I have been wanting to build blue houses before and I never really found a vibrant blue wallpaper. But now I found this one, and it's actually perfect because it's this really vibrant navy blue and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I was very happy about that. And now we're on to the interior. And for the interior, there aren't actually rooms. So this is all pretty much open. It's an open floor plan. On the bottom, we have the kitchen and dining area. So there's nothing else. There's just the kitchen, and we have a dining table, and then just some decoration, and then obviously the stairs up to the second floor, which actually I found out now by watching Emily in Paris, actually, that the Americans do actually call it like the first floor when you walk in. into the house. They call it the first floor. In Europe or in Germany and in France, and I suppose in other European countries as well, that's the ground floor. So it's not the first floor, it's a ground floor. And then the one above, so the one that is the actual floor above the ground floor, in Europe is considered the first floor. But for Americans, it's considered the second floor. So since the majority of my viewers is American or is from the US, I will try to just call it first floor, second floor, and not talk about ground floor or anything like that. So I will try to do that. So this is the first floor. And I was really, I wanted to use stairs. I did not want to use ladders because, well, I think ladders, they are great. It's amazing that we have them. But they are only cute, in my opinion, in very certain, like very specific kind of builds. They make sense. Like if you have this kind of playroom in the like top floor or something for kids, that's kind of cute to have a ladder there. But I was really determined for this build to only use actual stairs, and I did manage to do that. And I'm actually quite proud of the bathroom that I managed to place underneath the stairs. I'm not showing you that because I was actually not sure if that's gonna work, so I did do that and try that off camera, and it actually works. So the sink is underneath the stairs, and so is the toilet, so they can actually use it. And I was pretty surprised. This opens up like a bunch of new possibilities for bathrooms, in my opinion. So yeah, and this is the second floor, and this is basically the living room. So or living room and office, basically, I guess. So we have the TV kind of area, and then there is a desk, and then there's like this lounge chair from Dream Home Decorator that I placed as well, and a bunch of bookcases and all that. So basically everything you need for a living room. And I figured it would make sense to also have, yeah, like a desk, kind of just like a desk with a computer, because I knew I couldn't actually place like an actual office in here. So I decided to just put a desk in there, like in this corner next to the stairs. And yeah, I think that's always a nice place to put a desk, because what else would you put, right? You would put like maybe, I don't know, just like a decorative table or something, but then this way you can actually like make use of that space. So I kind of like that. And yeah, so this is the third floor, and this is obviously the bedroom, and the space there is quite limited. I have tried for The Sims to woohoo in the bed, which didn't work, and sometimes I don't get it. It's like they can relax in the bed on both sides, they can sleep in there, but they can't woohoo, and I don't know why. I really don't. It's like, so I didn't bother. They have the hot tub, you will see in a second, and they can woohoo in there, so it's not biggie in my opinion. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating because sometimes you don't actually know why, you know, you playtest stuff, and then I'm always trying to make everything functional, because I think that's just much nicer for a build when everything's actually functional. But sometimes there are just some things that don't work, and you can't, like, I can't figure it out, you know? I don't know what's going on, and then I just decide to just leave it and yeah, not bother, because yeah, I mean, I know there's some people that are bothered by that, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not. So yeah, and that's the interior done. And now I'm starting to work on the exterior, or the landscaping basically. And this is so obviously the house that I found on Pinterest, it's only the dollhouse from the front. So it's only the front that I saw, and only that was inspired by this this dollhouse, and everything else obviously I came up with myself. And also the landscaping, which I didn't at first quite know what to do. So landscaping is always my favorite thing to do. And I was actually quite happy to dive into this for this build, because the last few builds that I did were very wintry and very like Christmassy and all that. And for winter kind of themed builds, I never really do much landscaping, because I find I hate it when the plants go in winter, they just lose their leaves, and most of the plants in game do. So I typically don't really bother with landscaping. I just put other decoration and like some pine trees or stuff like that, you know. So I was actually quite happy to dive into landscaping, and I used all my favorite kind of flowers. I used these romantic garden stuff flowers that I love so much. And I placed these debug stones to form this path to the house. And then I was kind of lost, and I didn't really know what to do. But yeah, first I thought this is more like a cute kind of house, not really a... I didn't really think of this to be a house with a pool or anything like that. I wanted this more to be like a... yeah, kind of cute, probably cottage type house. But then I thought, okay, the lot is still pretty big. There's still a lot of space, and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I decided to place a whirlpool and also a pool, and I placed the whirlpool. I used a platform and lowered it into the ground, and I put the whirlpool in there that it's kind of level with the floor, like with the ground. And yeah, I love doing that because it looks really cool, and it's functional if you put stairs or ladders, and yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I added this pool with the circle in the middle, which obviously it's not really like, there's nothing to do on that kind of circle in the middle. They can't sit up there, but I added a fountain and kind of just added this as a decorative feature, I guess. And yeah, then I added a barbecue area, and I've kind of I decided to make this whole kind of backyard area into one area that they would hang out at. So I placed some tiles there, like some stone tiles, and then added these debug I'm pretty sure they're debug base game fences. And I think that just brought everything together. That made just everything come together. The whole build, basically, because it's really just, I don't know, it gives this something, you know? I don't know how to say that, but I'm sure you know what I mean. And yeah, so they have this kind of backyard area, which is kind of closed off. And yeah, they have also a path leading from the path to the house to the backyard, which I think it's also very important to have that. I don't like when there's like nowhere to walk and they should just walk on grass. I think it doesn't look very nice, you know, it's not really realistic. You wouldn't have that in real life. So I always try to add paths, and I have talked about this like a million times. I'm a path kind of freak. I love paths. And it's such a hard word to say though. Anyway, and yeah, so that's basically what I did. I just add some more decorations, and I was thinking what else to put. Like I was thinking about putting some like more outdoor activities, but I decided not to because yeah, I didn't want to clutter up the exterior too much. So I decided just to use trees. And yeah, that's actually all that I will place. And obviously a mailbox and a little bird house in the front, which I thought was kind of cute. And then just add a bunch of plants, and that's basically it. So yeah, but they have everything they need. They have a pool, they have a whirlpool, they have these sunbeds, they have a huge barbecue area and a dining table. So yeah, they should be really good to go. And then they have a fountain here in the center, which I thought was, yeah, it was a nice feature because there isn't anything else there. So yeah, and that's basically everything I did. And now I'm just adding some terrain paint and adding some more lights, and that's already it for this video. So Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!
I had it all figured out, knew which road